I'm fucked.
What did you do that started?
Do not force it to move. Seek medical attention immediately.
That girl done ahead and got some lockjaw. Lockjaw is one of the scariest things that can happen to your mouth, but if you know these special tips, you can get yourself out of a sticky situation. Let's get into it. You see, first we have to figure out what causes lockjaw. You see, you have a jaw, and your jaw is a ball and socket joint. So you actually have a little condylar area here where this sits up into a fossa. And when you open your mouth, this thing comes open a little bit, and then when you close your mouth, it comes back together like this. Now the thing holding that ball and socket in is a bunch of ligaments, and if you stretch these out, beat them in your mouth, get hit in some different ways, this ligament can stretch out to where it can start to pop over and pop back in. Now this initial stage is the popping phase, where if you open your mouth and you feel popping in and out, but it's not getting stuck yet, that's where your ligament is loosened enough to pop over, but not loosened enough to get fully stuck out. Now lockjaw is when this continues further and further and gets worse and worse. And so when you open up really big, it pops so much it gets all the way over here, and then now it can't get back in. It's stuck. It can't get back in. So this is what you need to do to fix it. What you need to do is have a partner, your parent, somebody, because this is exactly what the orthodontist or dentist would do. They would go in and they'd put their thumbs on top of the back of their teeth. Then from there, they're going to grab the chin and here, and from the back forward, you're going to push downward. You're going to push down and back. So if I was looking at it from the side, you would put your thumbs, and push down and back. Down and back. And what that does is it pushes this down and then pops it back into its place. I'm not gonna lie, it is super scary and it does feel really crazy pushing down on somebody's jaw that hardcore, but it's the only way to force it back up into its fossa. I actually had this happen to me once. I was doing a root canal procedure on this guy. He had his mouth open for a while. I was in dental school and I had to get this grade, and then all of a sudden my man says, I can't close my jaw. I was freaking out until my professor came over and showed me the what for. Literally like foot up on the chair, both fingers pushing down as hard as he can to pop that thing back in. It is pretty aggressive, but it is needed to locate that thing back in and get it from being dislocated. Now, this is not a forever fix because that ligament is still compromised on that side. And so unfortunately, to really truly fix something like that, they have to go in and do surgery. And normally what they do is they'll shorten the ligament and then they'll tie it down, locking it back in here so it can't get out of the fossa. So I would definitely contact your dentist or an oral surgeon or somebody to help you fix your TMJ issue, because it's just gonna keep locking for the rest of your life until you get it fixed.